welcome here. Woman, if you're alone, you are welcome here. We wanna help you feel loved on this Christmas day. I remember feeling left out in the cold, and sometimes it was more than a feeling. It was my truth. No matter the reason I was where I was, and it was no one's fault but my own. Someone embraced me and many cared. God and people protecting me through prayer. Prayers may not be your exact story, but I'm here to say I welcome you to my channel on Christmas Day. Yeah, I know it's not the same as being face to face, but God gave me something that I share with you today. It was compassion and grace. Yeah, it's sad and great, and it's a virtual. Yeah, for anyone by themselves on this holiday, you can laugh with us and enjoy the show on this Christmas Day. And it's a virtual for anyone by themselves on this holiday. You can laugh with us and enjoy the show on this Christmas. Blue welcomes you, Deon welcomes you. Blue's crew welcomes you, Blue Cheese Spicy. Welcomes you. Pull up a seat, meet and greet. Pick up your feet because now you are virtually home. Merry Christmas. You who are alone, you are welcome here. Man. You're alone, you are welcome dear. Woman. Yes, you're alone, you are welcome. We wanna help you feel loved on this Christmas day. I remember feeling left out in the cold, and sometimes it was more than a feeling. It was my truth. No matter the reason, I was where I was, and it was no one's fault but my own. Someone embraced me and many cared. God had people protecting me through prayer. This may not be your exact story, but I'm here to say I welcome you to my channel on this Christmas day. I know it's not the same as being face to face, but God gave me something that I share with you today. It was compassion and grace. Here on Blue Plate, you won't feel alone. Chat is great and it's a virtual home for anyone by themselves on this holiday. You can laugh with us and enjoy the show on this Christmas day. On this Christmas day. Oh yeah. Oh, on this Christmas day. Oh, you're on Blue Plate, you won't feel alone. Chat is great and it's a virtual home for anyone by themselves on this holiday. You can laugh with us and enjoy the show on this Christmas day. Blue welcomes you. Deon welcomes you. Blue's crew welcomes you. Blue Cheese Spicy crew welcomes you. Pull up a seat, meet and greet. Kick up your feet because now you are virtually home. Merry Christmas. You. Merry Christmas. Come on. Come on. To Blue's Plate, new safe place. Y'all know I be feeling alone on the holidays. The time of year where you wanna be surrounded by family. And some people just ain't got family. Some people family died. Some people don't have family that they know of. But you got me. You got it. We here for you. You're not alone. You don't have to be alone. You don't have to feel alone. We love you. Welcome to Blue's Plate. This is the time of the year where it's okay to feel a wonderful time of the year. No judgment, no malice, nothing but open hearts and love. So again, I say, welcome to Come on. Come on. New place, new safe place. Y'all know I be feeling alone on the holidays. Time of year where you wanna be surrounded by family. And some people just ain't got family. Some people family died. Some people don't have family that they know of. But you got me. You got it. We here for you. You're not alone. You don't have to be alone. We love you. Welcome to Blues Clues. This is the time of the year where it's okay to feel. No judgment, no malice, nothing but open hearts and love. So again, I say, to Blue. Hey, welcome back. Welcome back. Hey everyone, welcome back. Welcome back. This is part 2. Part 3 was part 1 was 4 hours. So we are almost done. Who we got in here? Hey Gabriel. All right, so I'm going to do a quick explanation because this is our second live. We were just live for 4 hours. All right. So I'll give a quick explanation of what's going on, and then you will have to watch part 1 of the live, okay? So, hello, Andrea, Naza, you received a gifted membership. Hello. So to anyone watching that was just here, welcome back. And if you are here for your first time tonight, we are live. This is part 2. This is Blue's Plate. I'm Blue, okay? I'm Blue on Blue's Plate. This is part 2 of our holiday live, where my husband and I spend time with those that are feeling lonely for the holiday. That is the gist of why we're here, okay? In our first live, we already made 2 soda pop cakes. We got our smoked turkey ring ready and off the bone. We made our deviled eggs or angel eggs, stuffed eggs. We did that already. At the end of the previous live, I was pulling the meat off the bone and washing the greens. That was 40 minutes ago, okay? I am washing the greens for the last time. And I'm washing the greens for the last time. We're going to cut them up and get them in our pot and turn it down low. After that, we're going to make our cornbread dressing. After that, we're going to season our fish so that we can fry it when we come back live again tonight or this morning, this afternoon, Christmas for dinner. Then we will fry the fish, but I'm going to season the fish tonight. I'm going to get the Cornish hens seasoned and in the oven tonight.
And that's it. So I'm about to rinse the greens again, cut them, put them in the pot. Make our sausage cornbread dressing, season our Cornish hen, get them in the oven, season our fish, and I'll fry it when we come back this afternoon. And then that's it. That'll be the end. All right. So the first live, we were 4 hours. This live won't even probably be a whole 2 hours. All right. That's what's going on. We are just here for people that are alone on the holiday. Okay. We have done this for about 3 or 4 holidays now. And so that's what we're doing. Okay. So welcome in. Please hit the thumbs up and Merry Christmas. All right. All right. So between cooking, I'm playing music you have not heard before because I just created the music last night. Um, well, Wednesday, Thursday, Tuesday night. So it's music dedicated just for today. You won't hear it again till next Christmas. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and do one more rinse on my greens, and then we're gonna chop them up. Okay. So how's everybody doing? Everybody all right? Everybody good? Everybody good? All right, no grit. No grit, so we're good. So on the other live, we were talking about holiday movies. So feel free to comment if you have a favorite holiday movie. Let us know in the comment section. Also, let us know if you have a favorite Christmas present you got as a child. Famous Christmas present, favorite memory as a kid. Did you believe in Santa as a kid? I know a lot of people didn't. I know people that were never even told about Santa, about a Santa. All right, y'all. So, greens are washed and ready to go. Most of you in here are here for the first time. The mean one, it's a mix of Halloween Christmas spinoff. What's he saying? Let me get to my other channel. Oh, I love Krampus. I love Krampus. Didn't even know about Krampus until recently, like last Christmas. All right, I'm to the live on my other channel. The mean one, it's a mix of Halloween Christmas spinoff of The Grinch. Oh, okay, Brooke. All right, I don't know that. I mean, if that's Krampus, I am doing well too. Goodbye, Charlie. Enjoy your Christmas, Charlie. Come back again and try again. Thank you for the thumbs up, everyone. If you're here, welcome back. Goodbye, J Gold. Merry Christmas, J Gold. Merry Christmas. All right, y'all. I want to play. Most of you are here for the first time. You were not here in the live where we just ended. Well, the live is still going, but I'm not there. So I have a song dedicated to Lord. I thought you went away. I thought. Oh, let me just fix it. We both got it. I don't know what his issue is. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Brookham. Who just put something in the chat? Please don't call me mom. My name is Blue or Tia. All right, Blue or Tia. That's my name. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I have a song about the greens. So I've been playing songs all night on my last live. Again, if you're just getting here, the holiday lives are dedicated to people alone for the holiday. That is why we're live. We just did a 4-hour stream. We got kicked out. We're back to finish. Okay? We've done this for 2 Christmases or 2 Thanksgivings this year and last year. We're doing it today. I think we've done it one other time before. But this is what I enjoy doing. I know I've been alone on the holidays. So this is dedicated to all of you that don't have anybody. Somebody passed away. It's your first Christmas without somebody you love. Whatever the situation, this live is dedicated to you. This one and part 1, okay? Feel free to check out part 1. Thumbs up part 1. But I'm going to chop up these greens. And here's the song about my greens. Y'all take a listen. If you're in the chat, dance with me. Hey! Grandma said if it ain't broke, then don't try to fix it. Grandma said leave well enough alone. I got a feeling my girl Blue wasn't listening. Now she's on YouTube and I'm about to throw this phone. Listen. Listen, sis, I know that you're curious, but Blue, this ain't the time for you to be adventurous. I know you're helpful, but please don't mess up Christmas. Blue, this ain't the time to try to put your own spin on some smoked turkey wings and collard greens. Please do not put apples in these collard greens. Your brother never let you live it down. Just stick with the basics and turn that burner down. Christmas cooking with our girl Blue, collard greens and smoked turkey wings. I don't know what she's about to do, but please, no apples, please. Christmas cooking with our girl Blue, collard greens and smoked turkey wings. I don't know what she's about to do. She's gonna break you too. Christmas cooking with our she's about to do, but please, no apples, please. Christmas cooking with my girl Blue. Lord, I'm afraid to watch. 86 is better since it's her first. She's getting this in the grandma and I'm losing my mind. Lord, please intervene this time because if this lady does anything extra, I might end up doing time. Please, no apples, please. Christmas cooking.
Somebody get this girl's brother. Where is he at, Tony? Are you in here? Y'all come get me when it's time for Blue to taste these collard greens. I gotta go to the prayer room.
All righty. No apples in the collard greens. Okay? No apples in the collard greens. All right? Thumbs up the live and thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hi, Tiana. Welcome back. Welcome back. All right. So if you were not in the first live, I'm going to repeat this, okay? Nightbot is also going to repeat it. All right? We have washed our greens. We have removed the stems. We are now cutting them up to put in our smoked turkey wing, okay? On the first live, we seasoned our broth. All right? We ended the live by taking apart the meat from our turkey wing. All right? Hubby and I preferred white meat over dark meat. So we did that. These greens look a mess, but they're not gritty. They're clean. All right? After 4 washes, they ought to be clean. All right? We have made, so far, we have made 2 soda pop cakes. 1 cotton candy, 1 cotton candy Fago, and 1 dreamsicle. Okay? We have also done our deviled eggs. All right? We have done our deviled eggs, angel eggs, whatever you want to call them. Okay? So we're chopping these greens up. And we're going to put them in our broth and we're going to season them up. And we're going to turn them down on low. To anyone that was not here for the first live, this live is dedicated to anyone that's alone today. Okay? This is why we're here. It's not about just content creating. Okay? It's about letting people know that they're not by themselves and that people like my husband and I, we care. Okay? We will not be here. We will not be here 4 more hours though, because we have another live. So that we're going to come back and fry the fish and have a meal with you all. Okay? So right now I'm going to move you over. I'm going to move you over. I'm going to move you over. All right? Maybe not. Oh. All right. Okay, so in this pot, we have the turkey, garlic, and onions and seasonings, okay? And there's our meat. Let's go ahead and put in our first batch of greens. And we're going to put in some and season, okay? Put in some and season. All right. Ooh, baby, this butter is just going to be all over the place. No, I took care of it. I put it in the fridge. All right. To our greens. Let's get to adding some stuff, okay? Let's get to adding some flavor. At this time, I'm not looking at comments. So if you say something, you might have to repeat it, okay? So we're going in with some garlic powder, onion powder, okay? Mrs. Dash or Miss or Dash, no salt. Tabitha Brown, no salt. Sazone, white pepper, crushed red pepper flakes. And we're going to keep doing that until we get all of the greens in here. Okay? Let's do it again. Garlic powder, onion powder, Tabitha Brown, like sweet, like savory, no salt, no salt dash, white pepper, sazone. Okay? Let's go back. So everybody doing all right? Y'all good? I hope you're all doing great. And if you felt alone before you got here, I hope that you're not feeling alone now. Welcome to the channel and Merry Christmas. Pay attention to Nightbot. He's telling you what's going on. Thank you for hitting the thumbs up. So I told my brother I was gonna put green apples in the greens, apples in the dressing. And he was like, please don't do that, sis. So that's why I did that song. Okay? For anybody that wasn't here in the first half of the live. That's where that song came from. Now, when you do your greens, they probably look a little better than this. You probably know how to get them off the stem real pretty. I didn't have that. Listen, y'all, it's been a lot going on. In the first live, we had something in the oven and forgot it was in there. And we put something in the oven. We put our cakes in the oven, but there was a cooking cooking utensil in there. Do y'all know I burnt that thing melted and stuck to the stove while we were live? It sure did. Mm-hmm. While we were live. And then we played the egg song. And do y'all know my eggs I was struggling to get the eggs out of the shell. I said, Lord have mercy. And I had a whole song that said, Lord, don't let her mess up these eggs. But when I tell y'all what, the second eggs came out just fine. Just fine. So Let me encourage you like I did in the first live. It doesn't matter if something doesn't turn out just right. Just try it again. Did I want to use the other eggs? No, I bought those for something else. But I did what I had to do because your girl wanted the eggs. Okay. So if you don't know what we're having for Christmas dinner, because you weren't on the first live and maybe you didn't see the 2 shorts that I did before today's first live, we are having Cornish hen, fried fish. We are having sweet potatoes with sweet potatoes with pecans and marshmallows for hubby. We are having cornbread dressing. We are having greens, collard greens with smoked turkey legs, smoked turkey, what is it? Smoked turkey um, wings. Okay. We are having 2 kinds of soda pop cake, which turned out really good for only 2 ingredients. I was very, very pleased. I was very pleased. All right. Let's go put the rest of our greens in our pot. Rest of the greens in the pot, y'all. And then I'll sit down and look at your comments. All right. Put a little in. Hit it with our seasonings. Same seasonings we just used. Here's that no salt. Like sweet, like savory. Here's that no salt dash. There's that sazon. Another little pinch of crushed pepper flakes. I'm going to put a little bit of salt at this point. And we're going to do it one more time. Now, I've never made collard greens. Don't necessarily know what I'm doing. But praise Jesus, we're going to work it out. All right? Because Jesus will work it out. And happy birthday, Lord. All right. Pepper, garlic, onion, light sweet, light savory, dash. Ooh, that's brown sugar. Lord have mercy. Dash. Your sazon. All right. And because I can, couple more onions. And because I can, and so can you, these will cook down. Red peppers. Now, I hear that boiling. I don't want it to boil. I'm turning it down as low as it gets. I'm going to add one more ingredient. That's ginger. Okay? I'm going to add some ginger. I'm not going to add a lot, but it's definitely going in there. Okay? Just a little bit of ginger. You don't need a lot. A little ginger goes a long way. Blue, you're not supposed to put peppers in greens. Blue, you're not supposed to put ginger in greens. Blue, you're not supposed to put like sweet, like savory in greens. Blue, you're not supposed to use no salt seasoning in greens. Y'all know what y'all do? What you want to do in your kitchen, right? That's what I tell people all the time. Just do what you want to do. I've never made this before. And if it comes out bad, then I don't know. But I won't know if I don't try. All right, so we started out with some veggie broth and purified water. Okay. We then added a whole onion and about 3 garlic cloves. If you watch the first live, even if you watch it in sections, you will see all of that, okay? We put our smoked turkey neck in here, We put our smoked turkey wing in here until it started to fall off the bone. Okay? There we go. That's it. All right? A mix-a-roo. Okay? And turn them down. My nose will tell me if it's enough seasoning. Okay? Back burner on low. Wrong burner. Oh. Back burner on low, the lowest it can go. How low can it go? A. Can it go down low? A. All the way to the floor? A. That's it. That's all. Yes, the stove is dirty. I was live for 4 hours cooking. Okay? That's it. All right? So I'm going to talk to y'all for a moment. Oh. I'm going to talk to y'all for a moment. And then we're going to transition to the next stage, which is the dressing. All right? Let me do a quick cleanup. I think this particular cleanup is just going to be me wiping this down because I'm tired. All right, y'all. So, what's been going on? Hi there. Hey, how you doing? Welcome to part 2 of the live. Welcome to part 2 of the live, y'all. Pay attention to Nightbot. He's telling you what we're doing here. All right? I'm your girl, Blue. I want to say Merry Christmas. If you are a celebrator, Merry Christmas. First of all, happy birthday, Jesus, right? We know he wasn't born on this day, but this the day set aside, okay? But we celebrate him all the time, not just today. All right? Uh-uh. Because when the battery gets low again, we're gonna end. So I'm not worried about it. So so Merry Christmas if you celebrate. And if it's already Friday, then we missed your Christmas. If you are in a different part of the world and you celebrate a different day, God bless you. Do people do that? Celebrate a different day?
Depending on the time zone, if they're a day ahead or a day behind.
Right, but it's still the 25th.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you for hitting the thumbs up. And welcome to Blues Plate. Yeah, I'm getting tired. We've been live since 10:30 nighttime and it's 4 o'clock. So I did all my shout outs to security. Shout out to the Blue G Spicy crew members. Shout out to the subscribers. Merry Christmas to everybody, but especially to those of you that are by yourselves for the holiday. You are welcome here. You are not alone. And we celebrate this day with you. There's part one, this is part two, and part three will be where we eat. All right? Which is quite a few hours away. So let's get into some comments. My husband sent me a flower. Thank you, babe. Let's see. 55 in here and 31 thumbs. Thank you. Nightbot is too much seasoning. You should let them cook down some before you season them. So they are not too salty. No ginger. Thank you for your opinion. Thank you for sharing your opinion. I appreciate it. Um, everyone cooks differently. I don't know one person that does something the exact same. Even when you get somebody's recipe, you still make it to fit you. You make the flavor to fit you. I am quite sure it's not enough greens in those seasonings. I'm 100% positive. It's not enough greens in those seasoning in those greens, and I will definitely be adding more later. But thank you for sharing how you feel about my collard greens. I appreciate you. Hi, artists. Welcome in. Yes, Big Gritter, collard greens. So, I don't see any more comments right now. So, we're going to transition to the next stage, which is cornbread. Homemade cornbread, homemade sausage cornbread dressing. All right, we got a lot of chopping to do. We've got some sausage to brown. And so we're going to go ahead and get started. Merry Christmas to you too, artists. So let's go ahead and transition to our cornbread song. And then I will be right back. Do you know what time it is? Oh, it's making for. Do you know what time it is? Do you know what time it is? I said, do you know what time it is? It's time for that homemade cornbread sausage dressing. It's Christmas morning, all day time to cook this dish. I've been waiting since last year. This is a dish I miss. But I'm gonna do something different. She's not using any sauce to say it's gonna be good. Well, let's just put it, it's still good. Homemade cornbread, sausage dressing. Oh, so tasty and smooth. Ooh, Christmas time is the best time to get in the groove. Get your plates and grab a fork or a spoon because it's going down in Blue's Kitchen. If you snooze, you lose.
And that green pepper too. Slice it up. She gonna get the celery. And I see fresh sage. I think I smell some broth. And rosemary too. Rosemary. This is gonna be so good. You hear my pot? Homemade cornbread, sausage dressing. So tasty and smooth. Christmas time is the best time to get in the groove. Get your place and grab a fork or a spoon, because it's going down in Blue's Kitchen. If you snooze, you lose. Pour in those eggs, mix it a few times, few dashes of seasoning, it's gonna be just fine. I hope she doesn't overdo it. It smells so divine. In the oven it goes. Mine, oh mine. Homemade cornbread, sausage dressing. Oh, tasty and smooth, yeah. Christmas time is the best time to get in the groove. Get your plates and grab a fork or a spoon, because it's going down at Blue's Kitchen. If you snooze, you lose. Do you know what time it is? Do you know what time it is? I said, do you know what time it is? Yeah, it's time for that homemade cornbread sausage dressing. It's Christmas morning, time to cook this dish. I've been waiting since last year. This is a dish I miss. Blue's gonna do something different. She's not using any soup. It's still gonna be good. Well, let's just pray that it's still good. Get to break it. Homemade cornbread, sausage dressing. So tasty and smooth. Christmas time is the best time to get in the groove. Get your plates and grab a fork or a spoon, because it's going down in Blue's Kitchen. If you snooze, you lose. Blue has the onion, slice it up, and that green pepper too. Slice it up. She gonna get the celery, slice it up, and I see fresh sage. Slice it up. I think I smell some broth and rosemary too. Rosemary, this is gonna be so good. Get in my pot. Homemade cornbread, sausage dressing. So tasty and smooth. Christmas time is the best time to get in the groove. Get your plates and grab a fork or a spoon, because it's going down in Blue's Kitchen. If you snooze, you lose. Pour in those eggs, mix it a few times, few dashes of seasoning, it's gonna be just fine. I hope she doesn't overdo it. It smells so divine. In the oven it goes. Mine, oh mine. Homemade cornbread, sausage dressing. So tasty and smooth, yeah. This time is the best time to get in the groove. Get your plates and grab a fork or a spoon, because it's going down at Blue's. Alrighty, here we go. So before anybody says, or may have already said, you're not supposed to put red peppers in cornbread dressing. Everybody cooks how they want to cook. I'm talking to you. So you guys pay attention to Nightbot. It answers some of your questions. I made these songs on Suno. Artist, Mr. Artist. I made these songs on Suno. That's why I have Nightbot telling you, because I knew somebody would ask. All right, so before we brown our sausage, okay,
I know. The food Trinity only calls for peppers and for green peppers, celery, and onions. Well, if you ever watch my channel, I don't usually follow cooking rules. Okay? So I am adding red pepper, red peppers, just a little bit. And I really just add it because I like to look at the dressing and see the peppers. Okay? That's another reason I'm not cutting them super small. Okay? Everybody cooks the way they want to cook. Artist, why you being so spoiled today? Huh? Why you being so spoiled? That I'm cooking. Don't be spoiled. Artist probably was like, she ignoring me. I'm gone. Like the song says, I'm not using cream of soup. And I'm not using no canned broth either. Okay? I'm using pork broth from the pork roast that I made in a short a couple days ago. I'm using the broth from that. Okay? Blue, you're not cutting those up right. I'm cutting them up the way I want to. Okay? They're going to shrink a little bit too when I saute them in a minute. All right. Blue, you didn't wash none of your veggies. Yeah, I did. You didn't see it, but I did it. Okay? Hey, are we still live? I don't think I've ever gone to anybody's chat and told them what they shouldn't be doing with their food. If it's different to me, I'll say, oh, that's different. But some reason, when I get on Blue's plate, and I'm not talking about people I know doing it, I'm talking about people that's never been here. Like when I added those apples to my roast, people were like, "What in the world is happening?" What in the world is Blue doing? She has lost her mind. Did she just put apples in that? She did. She put apples. She did. Thank you. She did. She showed did. Mm-hmm. And did. All right. There we go. That's it. That's going in the dressing. Okay. But there's another thing going in the dressing too. Who knows what? Anybody know what that is? Anybody in the chat can tell me what that is? Anybody at all? What is this in my hand? This leafy thing. What is it? Who said sage? Very good, Coco. Hey, Coco. Hi. This is not going in the dressing. but it's going in the broth. Okay? It's not going in the dressing, but it's going in the broth. I want the flavor from it. Okay? I want that flavor from that. So it's going in the broth. In the pork broth. Okay? This is not from a can. Okay? We're not doing that. All right? And we're not doing cream of chicken soup or cream of celery soup or none of that. Okay? All right. Not doing none of that. Not this time. I didn't know you didn't need to do that. I had no idea. I thought that's what you were supposed to do. I was yesterday years old when I found out you don't have to do that. I just never knew any different. I guess I should have been asking questions. So the sage is going to get sauteed right along with the rest of this stuff. Okay? You just chop it up. Okay? You chop it up. You don't need a lot, especially with it being fresh. You don't need a lot. You just chop it up. So, I could not find any rosemary. So, what's going to happen is I'm going to use poultry seasoning. Why blue? Because poultry seasoning has what in it? Rosemary. Okay? Poultry seasoning has rosemary in it. Also, by cutting this up, or if you were going to roll it a little bit, take it and maneuver it a little bit, it actually will release, it will actually release the oils. Okay? All right. And I'm going to put another thing in here. Blue, cut it out. You're doing too much now. You're not supposed to put that. You're not supposed to put that in the you're not supposed to put no ginger in the cornbread dressing. And you're not supposed to put it in your greens. But I did. Okay? At least I don't have any apples in here. Okay? If you're just now getting here, please, I'm not trying to be rude, but pay attention to Nightbot. Nightbot is going to tell you what we're doing here. Okay? I just got done doing a 4-hour live, and I repeated and repeated and repeated. And that live is probably still going. Okay? So, y'all put the Trinity in there. Great. I'm putting a couple extra items in, okay? I'm putting some red peppers and some ginger. Okay? Not a lot. If you see this, it's not a lot of ginger at all. Can you see that? Look, that's not that much. Okay? Let's transition over to the stove. All right? Let's transition. All right, thumbs up the live if you have not, please. Thank you. Can y'all see that? Yes. Pan. Rachel Ray, we are ready for you to have some new cookware, ma'am. Hit us one time for the one time, Rachel Ray. Blue needs some new cookware. Okay? Maybe an all blue, a dark blue cookware would be great, Rachel Ray. Okay? Holla at your girl. Right? All right. Some people use oil. Some people use oil. Blue is going to use some plant butter. Okay? Avocado butter to be exact. Here's the deviled eggs, garnished with sazon and crushed peppers. Okay, there's the eggs we did on the first live. All right. Here's the one of the cakes we did. This is the cotton candy Fago Pop with the cake mix. Soda pop cake is 2 ingredients. This is the other one. This is the orange dreamsicle. Okay. All right. All righty. It's melted down. Onions. You want to put your stuff in here separate? You can do that too. Okay. We got onions. We've got pepper. We've got, oh girl, just pick up the whole thing. We've got onions, pepper, sage, ginger, plant butter. If you watched me before, you know I use plant butter more than any other butter. I don't use margarine. Margarine is not real. It's inexpensive, but it's not real. So we don't use it anymore. Okay? Blue, that's not how you're supposed to make that. Listen. I've seen people use oil. I've seen people use olive oil. All types of stuff. All right. We have the Trinity plus ginger. The sage is in here now because it needs to be in here. It's fresh. Okay? Let's season it up. Here's all of our seasonings, okay? We've got onion powder, white pepper. Don't use as much white pepper. A little bit of salt. The first one was garlic powder. This is onion powder. A little bit of parsley. A little bit of poultry seasoning. A little bit of thyme. Sazon. No salt dash. Okay? All right. That's just going to do what it's going to do. Okay. If you can see over here, I have the broth. There's that stem from the sage. Just getting more flavor. I'm going to discard that. Okay. If this is your first time here, welcome to Blues Plate. Please thumbs up the live. And if you know somebody that's alone on the holiday, share this live with them. Share the other live with them as well. Bae, is that live still going? It is? Lord. Huh? Yeah. Oh, okay. My bad. All right, y'all. I'm going to move my seasonings back out of the way. Huh? Good. It finally stopped. Oh. All right, y'all. That's just go saute, saute, saute. Release some of those flavors. Smelling delicious. All right. Let's move y'all back over. We got some sausage to cut up. Feel free to subscribe to the channel. We'd love to have you. I don't think I even said subscribe to the channel in the last live, did I, babe? Because I didn't ask anybody to, and they were doing it already. All right. This is a sausage. This is a sausage dressing. All right. This is 4-pepper sausage that I'm going to saute. Y'all probably can't even see what I'm doing, huh? All right. If I don't see your comments, my husband is in the chat. His name is Deon, if this is your first time here. Okay. I'm also going to brown that sausage. I want to see a little bit of color come on my onions. And then that'll be ready to go in the cornbread. Okay? Homemade cornbread is here. All right, let's chat. What's going on? What's going on? Merry Christmas, Jacqueline. Thank you for the verse. Nope, I'm not left handed. Thank you for the thumbs. We had almost 200 on the first live. It ended 33 minutes ago. Okay, you know how it keeps going. Thank you. The deviled eggs were delicious. Thank you. No, Coco, I'm not left handed, honey. Sugar, sugar. I'm not left handed. No? Mmm. Smells so good. I think this dressing gonna be better than the last one, babe. All right. Cornbread. Same seasonings that I just put in the other dish. No salt. Mrs. Dash. A little bit more thyme. I'm sorry. Yeah, thyme. Just a little bit of poultry. A little bit of white pepper. A little bit of sazon. Girl, you season everything. And do. Same pan. Sausage. Just like that. Let it brown. Get to mixing. By the way, this cornbread was made on Thanksgiving and I froze it. So I'm using it today. Okay? Sizzle, sizzle. Over there, the stove is sizzling, baby. Go ahead, baby. It's sizzling, baby. Go ahead, baby. All right, y'all, let's chat. Let's chat. Hi. Hello there. Y'all, your girl is tired. You understand? Just tired. But we're here. And I'm grateful to be here. Why'd you think I was left handed? Why'd you think I was left-handed? Did I use my left hand? Thumbs up to live. Did I use it? I don't know. I must have. So there's a short about today. There's two shorts about today. There's a 4 hour live where we cooked some stuff. There's this live. And then we're coming back to have dinner with you. So the last thing we're going to do tonight, we're going to get this dressing in the oven. We're going to season our fish. We're going to fry it when we come back. We're going to season our Cornish hen and get them in the oven. We're going to get our sweet potatoes ready for the oven. When I come back later for dinner, we're going to fry the fish and we're going to make our topper for our sweet potatoes. The last thing we'll do tonight, if I get it before the battery dies, is set the place for dinner. All right? That's what's happening. Okay? That's what's happening. You know what? Let's get this quicker. Let me go ahead and no, never mind. I'll wait. I just chit chat with y'all. It probably looked like I was cutting with my left hand because of the way you're watching, but I'm right-handed. I'm right-handed. My ring is on my left, and I'm right-handed. Yep. Where you see who sees who that? I don't see who that. Bae, you see who that in the chat? Oh, I wish she would just go get some rest. Who that? I love you. Go get some rest. Go get some rest. Same pan, sausage. Let me bring out over here so I can talk to y'all. Blue, stop reaching over stuff. And stop grabbing the. I was shouting out my who there earlier, y'all. She she made a really good point about how sometimes it's hard to see the chat because of because of it's hard to see the chat. It's hard to see the food because of the chat. Well, now I have a device, a tripod that I can maneuver to hopefully make it easier. Baby, we got a problem. Y'all, I have a device to chop this up, but it got burnt up in the oven on the first live. Neither one of us realized it was in the oven, and it got burnt up. Baby, this is too much meat in that cat in that it's too much meat, right? What do you think? Too much meat? Nope. Oh Lord. You think it's too much meat? You can take what do you think it is? I think it's all right. All right, y'all. This is gonna brown. I'm gonna take some of that meat out of that other dish. It's too much. I think it's too much. Okay. No, this is too much, and that is too much too. I don't think that's too much. Huh? That's the one I was looking at. I was saying that's not too much. Right, but then I'm adding that sausage to it too. You a meat eater. You don't understand. You never mind. Okay, we have cornbread. We have the Trinity plus ginger plus what's we call it onions. Okay, um, the Trinity plus red pepper too. Okay, we've got sausage, 4 pepper sausage, a plethora of seasonings. Okay, a plethora of seasonings. I feel like it's too much meat, but I'm not gonna. Hubby said no, so I'm gonna leave it alone. I feel like it's too much meat and not enough cornbread, and I'm not about to make any more cornbread. I should know Deon wasn't gonna say it's too much meat. Y'all should have seen my husband licking that bowl on the first live. He was tearing it up, y'all. I mean, getting it in. Remember, there's no cream of mushroom soup. There's no cream of chicken soup. There's no none of that in this dish, okay? No cream of celery and no canned broth. Just the broth from the roast, the pork roast. All right. What y'all talking about in the chat? Hey, snacks. Merry Christmas. Thank you for hitting the thumbs up, everybody. First live almost got 200, y'all. People were really enjoying being being live for the holidays when they didn't have anybody. If you don't know, we're live in dedication to the people that don't have anyone for the holiday. That's why we're here. Yes, snacks. This is a sausage cornbread dressing, snacks. All right, y'all. Here we go. I said, do you know what time it is? Oh, it's time for that home
sausage dressing. It's Christmas morning, time to cook this dish. I've been waiting since last year. This is the dish I miss. Who's gonna do something different? She's not using any soup. You're gonna be good. Well, let's just pray that it's still good. Get the ready and shine. Homemade cornbread, sausage dressing. Oh, so tasty and smooth. Ooh, Christmas time is the best time to get in the groove. Get your plates and grab a fork or a spoon, because it's going down in Blue's Kitchen. If you snooze, you lose. Blue has the onion, slice it up, and that green pepper too. Slice it up. She gonna get the celery, slice it up. And I see fresh steak, slice it up. I think I smell some broth and rosemary too. Rosemary. It's gonna be so good. In my pot, homemade cornbread, sausage dressing. Oh, so tasty and smooth. Christmas time is the best time to get in the groove. Get your plates and grab a fork or a spoon, because it's going down in Blue's Kitchen. If you snooze, you lose. Drama, drama, drama. Pouring those eggs, mix it a few times, few dashes of seasoning, it's gonna be just fine. I hope she doesn't overdo it. It smells so divine. In the oven it goes. Mine, oh mine. Homemade cornbread, sausage dressing. So tasty and smooth, yeah. Christmas time is the best time to get in the groove. Get your plates and grab a fork or a spoon, because it's going down in Blue's Kitchen. If you snooze, you lose. Do you know what?
All right, you guys. So if you missed it, red pepper, green pepper, onions, ginger, celery, fresh sage, sauteed in avocado plant butter, 4-pepper sausage, breakfast sausage, and the pork broth from the pork roast. That's what's in here. And a plethora of seasonings, okay? That's what's in here. All right? I went to go look for a bigger bowl. I didn't have one. Homemade cornbread, made nice and early. So this is the problem I have with cornbread, never knowing when it has enough. First of all, I need a bigger bowl. Second of all, I never know when it has enough. I never know when it has enough broth. That's not enough broth to me. What y'all think? This has to be tasted before I put the eggs in it. Babe? Yeah. Come here, please. Yeah. This has to be tasted before I add the broth, the eggs. I need you to tell me. because I don't know when it has enough broth. I don't know how to tell. You always talk about some, ew.
Mm,
What's it need? And is it too dry? Is it dry?
no. Delicious, moist, tasty.
Is it better than the last one, or do I need to add something more?
Better. I would answer the question on whether or not you need anything, but mm,
I do
it
need
does.
something else.
No,
It doesn't look wet enough.
you can always add more, bro. It's not wet enough to your liking.
I'm not quite sure how wet it's supposed to be. I feel like it's not wet enough, and I don't have nobody here, and
And
I'm sure Daddy is asleep.
suggestion, if you don't feel it's wet enough, put either 2 more tablespoons or half a cup. That way you're not overdoing it. You're just adding just a small amount. Or leave it alone. Either one.
I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. When it looks soggy, oh no, I don't want it soggy. Yeah, I don't want it soggy. I don't know, y'all. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Yeah, I'm stuck. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'm stuck, y'all. I know I'm not trying to bother her. Keep reading. Bam is trying to help you. Bam is trying to help you. The cornbread should not look like it's any dry powder in it at all. Miss Blue, when everything looks wet, like through and through, nothing should look dry. Not dry at all. That's a good daggone dressing. That 4 pepper sausage. All right. I'm going to do like hubby say. I'm going to do like hubby say. Okay. All right. That's it. That's it. You hear that sound? When Mama used to mix cornbread, it had a sound. Dressing, it had a sound. It had a sound to it. I know what's wrong. I'm used to using the cream of chicken soup, which is a different texture from the broth. That's what it is. That's what it is. This tastes better than the one last year. The one last year had way too much sage in it. I wasn't satisfied with the one last Thanksgiving. Last year, Thanksgiving. All right, if this is your first time here, welcome to Blues Plate. Please read what Nightbot is telling you. Nightbot is telling you why we're here. Nightbot is telling you the importance of us being here. All right. And if you are feeling alone, you are welcome here on Blues Plate. And Merry Christmas. All right, let's get it. Because that's tired. Okay. We didn't had our eggs get messed up. We didn't had our eggs got messed up, and now I gotta make egg salad. Redid the eggs. They came out way better. All right, this is cornbread, homemade cornbread, sausage, dressing. You've got green pepper, red pepper, onion, celery, ginger, fresh sage, sauteed in avocado butter. You got eggs, a plethora of seasonings, and that's going in the oven. Babe, did I cover this last time? I don't remember if I covered it last time, y'all, but I'm gonna cover it this time. I can't remember what I did last time. I should have watched the video first, but I'm gonna cover it. I don't know why I'm gonna cover it. Habit to cover stuff when you put it in the oven. All right, in the oven it goes. All right, y'all. Quick cleanup. and transition again to the next phase. Okay? To the next phase. Thank you for the thumbs up. What does she want to know? Girl, there is not a black pot on the stove. What is she asking me, bae? She might be looking at the little. Yeah, this sounds like macaroni and cheese. What is she talking about? She's probably looking at the marshmallows and thought it was a small pot. Oh, yeah. This is a ramekin. It's blue. It's marshmallows to go on the sweet potatoes. The marshmallows are for the sweet potatoes, along with the maple pecans. Maple pecans, sweet potatoes, marshmallows, brown sugar. Bake them. Bake the marshmallow. Bake the sweet potatoes. Take them out the oven. Split them open. Make a mixture of brown sugar and cream. Mix it together. Put your pecans in there. Put your marshmallows on top. Put it back in the oven till the marshmallows brown. All right, y'all. Let's go. Next transition song. Ready? Blue is on YouTube. She is seasoning some fish to deep fry on Christmas Day. Blue is on YouTube. She is seasoning some fish to deep fry on Christmas Day. All day long, she's going on about spending Christmas with Deon and the crew. I can see she enjoying it, and I know you can see it too. Subscribers, members, and you. No one having to be alone. Gather for a night of cooking. Christmas dinner with Blue. Blue is on YouTube. She is seasoning some fish to deep fry on Christmas Day. No, 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 no. Blue is on YouTube. She is seasoning some fish to deep fry on Christmas Day. No, 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 Blue is on YouTube. She is seasoning some fish to deep fry on Christmas Day. Blue is on YouTube. She is seasoning some fish to deep fry on Christmas Day. All right, you guys. That's the fish song. All right. Back to the live. Fish already washed, already dried. All right. Like savory, like savory like smoky. Okay? Like savory, like smoky. Okay? No salt. No salt dash. Okay? Not that I don't use salt. I just like to add my own. Okay? Baby, we got a problem. Oh, never mind. A little bit of sazon. Okay? Turn it over. Do the same thing. When we come back for dinner in a few hours, when we come back for dinner in a few hours, we're going to fry the fish. Okay? Deep fry. In our little favorite machine that we stopped using once we got our air fryer. We're not air frying this fish for the holiday. Okay? All right? Back in there. Till time to fry it. All right? That's it for that. Quick hand wash. Quick rinse. Going away. In the refrigerator. All righty? All right. If you did not see the items we already did, I'm going to take you for one spin. Okay? One spin for the items you might not have been here for. Please thumbs up the live. Share it with someone that you know is alone on the holiday. Okay? All right. Another quick hand wash. All right, this is what we have so far. We have angel eggs, deviled eggs, whatever you want to call them. They're eggs, okay? Garnished with tahini and red peppers. All right? It's Christmas. Why not? You have your orange creamsicle soda pop cake. 2 ingredients. Orange Faygo and cake mix. All right? You have your Cotton candy. Cotton candy is blue on the inside. Cotton candy Faygo soda pop cake. Faygo and cake mix. That's it. Okay? Unbelievably moist and unbelievably delicious. All right? I don't want to have to move you. So, you know what? I am going to move you because I'm about to transition again. Okay? I'm going to move y'all. Signal might go out. All right? You've got smoked. You've got smoked turkey wing. Okay? Veggie broth with added water. Plethora of seasonings. Collard greens. Cooking low. Cooking low and slow. Okay? And you got my decorated kitchen. In case you didn't see my shorts, you got the decorated kitchen. You got the wrapping paper on the Frigidaire. You got the blue lights. You got the Grinch up there on top of the refrigerator, which you probably can't see now. All right? I'm tired. But we got this. All right, let's go to the next dish. Let's go to the next dish. All right. Yes, I have a deep fryer. We just stopped using it because Deon liked it air fried. But we going back to the deep fryer today. All right. Time for the Cornish hen. Here we go. I made a Cornish hen for Christmas. The juiciest, the best that you can find. Yes, I made a Cornish hen for Christmas. Set a piece of this worry of mine. Sister brought some green, brother brought a pie, and I made a Cornish hen for Christmas time. Christmas time. Hand wash. Christmas time. I made a Cornish hen for Christmas. I burned it and I roasted it to time. I made a Cornish hen for Christmas. I think the temperature was 405. The children brought the star, my lover brought the wine, and I made a Cornish hen for Christmas time. For Christmas time. For Christmas time. All right, here we go. Let's get our Cornish hen in the oven. All right. And let's put our phone on charge because I need a little bit more time. If you are here tonight and you are by yourself, you are welcome here. This live is for you. This live is dedicated to those by themselves on the holiday. We know what it's like to be alone, and we don't want you to have to feel the same way today. So my husband and I welcome you to this channel. I have not asked anybody to subscribe on this live or the 4-hour live, but I am aware that people have. And I say thank you. I did not ask for any gifts powered by jewels on either live. I see people have done it. I say thank you. All right. 2 Cornish hen. Okay. 2 Cornish hen. All right. I'm going to cut them, but I want each side to have a wing and each side to have a leg. So I'm cutting them down the middle. Okay. Get you a good knife because you got to cut through that bone. All right. Same with this one. Oops. I want each, this is why you keep your counter clean. I want each side to have a leg and a thigh. I washed this, but I'm going to wash it again. No, sir. We're not doing that. You got more hair on you than I do. We ain't doing no whole bunch of hair. Somebody else would have been like, I already did it. I'm not doing it again. No, sir. Made me have to run. I did this already, but made me have to do this all over again. Move stuff out my sink. Just because y'all gonna be like, Blue, you didn't do that Cornish thing in the first place. Yeah, I did. All right, let's try this again. Cut down the middle. Get you a good knife. Find that middle. Oof. I'm so sorry. Oof. Ooh. I wasn't in the middle like I thought I was. All right. Hand wash. All right, let's season them up. Inside first. Pour a little tink tink. Blue, stop doing that. You know how many times your grandma would be fussing at you. Girl, you don't quit reaching over that food. Yes, grandma. I hear you. All right, let's season these up, okay? On the inside, a little bit of salt. All right? A little bit of pepper. little bit of garlic and onion powder. All right. I used the rest of the dash, so I gotta grab some more. Okay. Give me 1 second. It's in the Lazy Susan. No salt dash. It's not that I don't use salt. I just like to use my own. Okay. Parsley. All right. Turn it over. Do the same thing again on the other side. Okay. Nice and spread out. Hand wash. Hand dry. And do it again. Garlic powder and onion powder. Black pepper. Parsley. No salt, garlic, and herb. Okay? Make sure it's under everything. All right? Hand rinse. Hand dry. A little bit of butter. A little bit of butter. Blue, that's not how you're supposed to cook that. Okay? One more item. Oh, man. Not one more item. Because I didn't buy it. I forgot. This is not enough. It's going to have to do. A little bit of balsamic vinegar right on top. This is not enough. But I'm out, so I forgot to buy some. Don't add any more liquid to this. Okay? I probably lost some of y'all right there with the balsamic vinegar, but they've been telling me all night that's not how you do that. That's not how you do that. So that they can add, y'all can add that to the list of things you're not supposed to do. Okay? Foil. Put it in the oven. That's it. All right? Put it in there right on next to the dressing. When it gets almost done, take the foil off, let it brown. That's it. All right? Y'all still with me? We almost done. In fact, we are done. So when I come tomorrow, later today, I mean, we're going to fry the fish. We're going to top, make our topper. We're going to make our topper for our, make our topper for our sweet potatoes. Okay? That's what we're going to do when we come back. All right? So we are nearing the end of this live. So I am going to set my counter for dinner, because what we do tomorrow, we won't be over here doing it. Okay? I'm going to set my counter for tomorrow. I'm going to play all the songs from today. I'm going to set my counter. Okay? While I do that, I'm going to play the songs we had today. And then I'll be back. If you're here and you haven't thumbs up the live, please thumbs it up. Thank you very much. Enjoy the songs from today. Here we go. The mind in my noggin is like an episode of Blue's Clues. You don't have to remind me, all I know, my brain can get confused. I'm about to make these stuffed eggs on YouTube for Christmas, but I don't know how much mayo and mustard to use. I guess I go by taste, smell, and sight, and with the Lord's help, it will be alright. Lord help Blue. Oh Lord help Blue. Not that's so easy. While she is on YouTube. Lord help Blue. Lord help Blue. This is Christmas dinner. We need to pray for Blue. Lord help Blue. If you're in this chat, put your hands on the screen and pray for Blue. I ain't gonna mess it up this time. I ain't gonna mess it up this time. My career is on the line, so I ain't gonna mess it up this time. I ain't gonna mess it up this time. I ain't gonna mess it up this time. I know what I did wrong before. Oh, wait, do I? Lord help, help, Lord help. This is Christmas dinner. We need to pray for Blue. Lord help, Blue. We prayed and stuff eggs come out all right. You who are alone, you are welcome here. Man, if you're alone, you are welcome here. Woman, if you're alone, you are welcome here. We want to help you feel loved on this Christmas day. Remember feeling left out in the cold, and sometimes it was more than a feeling, it was my truth. No matter the reason I was where I was, and it was no one's fault but my own. Someone embraced me and many cared. God and people protecting me through prayer. This may not be your exact story, but I'm here to say I welcome you to my channel on this Christmas day. Yeah, I know it's not the same as being face to face, but God gave me something that I share with you today. It was compassion and grace. In all those places, you won't feel alone. Yeah, the chat is great and it's a virtual home. Yeah, but anyone by themselves on this holiday, you can laugh with us and enjoy the show on this Christmas day. In all those places, you won't feel alone. The chat is great and
because now you are virtually home. Merry Christmas. You who are alone, you are welcome here. Man. If you're alone, you are welcome there. Woman. If you're alone, you are welcome here. We wanna help you feel loved on this Christmas day. I remember feeling left out in the cold, and sometimes it was more than a feeling. It was my truth. No matter the reason, I was where I was, and it was no one's fault but my own. Someone embraced me and many cared. God had people protecting me through prayer. This may not be your exact story, but I'm here to say I welcome you to my channel on this Christmas day. I know it's not the same as being face to face, but God gave me something that I share with you today. It was compassion and grace. Here on Blues Plate, you won't feel alone. The chat is great and it's a virtual home for anyone by themselves on this holiday. You can laugh with us and enjoy your Christmas Day. Christmas Day. On this Christmas Day. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, on this Christmas Day. Oh, you're on Blues Plate, you won't feel alone. Chat is great and it's a virtual home for anyone by themselves on this holiday. You can laugh with us and enjoy the show on this Christmas Day. Blue welcomes you. Deon welcomes you. Blue's crew welcomes you. Blue Big Spicy crew welcomes you. Pull up a seat, meet and greet. Pick up your feet because now you are virtually home. Merry Christmas. You know me Christmas. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah. Come on, come on. To Blues Plate, Blues safe place. Y'all know I be feeling alone on the holidays. The time of year where you wanna be surrounded by family, and some people just ain't got family. Some people family died. Some people got it out. Some people don't have family that they know of, but you got me. You got it. You got it. You got it. We here for you. You're not alone. You don't have to be alone. You don't have to feel alone. We love you. Welcome to Blues Plate. Gonna need my brother, need my sister, need my family. Drink and be merry. It's Christmas. Yeah, this is the time of the year where it's okay to feel the most wonderful time of the year. No judgment, no malice, nothing but open hearts and love. So again, I say, to Blue. No place like home for the holiday. And everybody ain't able. Home for the holiday. If you ain't home, pull up to Blues Plate. If you ain't home, pull up to Blues Plate. If you ain't home, pull up to Blues Plate. A place you don't have to be alone for the holiday. Blues Plate. All are welcome here. Oh, all are welcome here. If you ain't home, pull up to Blues Plate. If you ain't home, pull up to Blues Plate. If you ain't home, pull up to Blues Plate. A place you don't have to be alone for the holiday. Blues Plate. All are welcome here. Oh, 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 oh. All are welcome here. Oh, oh, oh. All are welcome here. Sweet potatoes with pecans and marshmallows. Sweet potatoes with pecans and marshmallows. Sweet potatoes with pecans and marshmallows. Oh, sweet potatoes. potatoes with pecans and marshmallows. Sweet potatoes with pecans and marshmallows. Sweet potatoes with pecans and marshmallows. We love the sweet potatoes with pecans and marshmallows. We love the sweet potato with pecans and marshmallows. We love the sweet potato with pecans and marshmallows. Sweet potatoes with pecans and marshmallows. Sweet potatoes with pecans and marshmallows. Sweet potatoes with pecans and Blue is on YouTube. She is seasoning some fish to deep fry on Christmas Day. Blue is on YouTube. She is seasoning some fish to deep fry on Christmas Day. All in alone, she's going on about spending Christmas with Deon and the crew. I can see she enjoys it, and I know you can see it too. Subscribers, members, and views. No one having to be alone. Gather for a night of cooking. Christmas dinner with Blue. On YouTube. Blue is on YouTube. She is seasoning. She is seasoning some fish to deep fry on Christmas Day. No, 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 no. Some fish to deep fry on Christmas Day. On YouTube, she is seasoning some fish to deep fry on Christmas Day. She is I made a Cornish hen for Christmas. The juiciest, the best that you could find. Yes, I made a Cornish hen for Christmas. Sent a piece of this warrior of mine. Sister brought some green, brother brought a pie, and I made a Cornish hen for Christmas time. But a little boy, but a little boy, but a little boy, for Christmas time. For Christmas time, I made a Cornish hen for Christmas. I fried it and I roasted it to time.
Ah.
It's making Fago cotton candy and Fago orange cream soda pop cake for Christmas. It's making Fago cotton candy and Fago orange cream soda pop cake for Christmas. This girl Blue always has to do something new. You'll see her first time trying it right on YouTube. She could have made an apple pie or even a peach cobbler. Something normal for Christmas. But oh no, she just had to try something she saw online. Blue is making Fago cotton candy and Fago orange cream soda pop cake for Christmas. Blue is making Fago cotton candy and Fago orange cream soda pop cake for Christmas. Why don't you cake mix and soda pop? If it's nasty, watch out. Neon is gonna be hot. Pop over ice cream. Not had that before. That's delicious, but just in case Blue throws this cake, let me get to the other side of the door. Blue is making Fago cotton candy and Fago orange cream soda pop cake for Christmas. Blue is making Fago cotton candy and Fago orange cream soda pop cake for Christmas. Do you know what time it is? Do you know what time it is? I said, do you know what time it is? It's time for that homemade cornbread sausage dressing. It's Christmas morning, time to cook this dish. I've been waiting since Thanksgiving. This is a dish I miss. Who's gonna do something different? She's not using any soup. It's still gonna be good. Well, let's pray that it's still good. Homemade cornbread sausage dressing. So tasty and smooth. Christmas time is the best time to get in the groove. Get your plates and grab a fork or a spoon, because it's going down in Blue's Kitchen. If you snooze, you lose. Blue has the onion, slice it up, and that green pepper too, slice it up. She gonna get the celery in her sweet fresh.
All right, you all. So that's it. My table is set. The counter is set for dinner. So, what did we do today? We have been live since 10:30. We had a 40-minute break. Part 1's live is available. It was 4 hours talking, cooking, egg disaster, spatula or cooking utensil in the oven, burnt up, melted, got stuck to the oven. We had to turn the oven off, turn it back on. Deon got on his hands and knees and okay. But we ended up making stuffed eggs or deviled eggs, 2 soda pop cakes, got our greens on the stove. And then in this live, we put our dressing in the oven, our Cornish hen in the oven, seasoned our fresh fish to fry when we come back, and set the table. I know my mommy is not watching, but shout out to my mommy and her beautiful china. That even though it's just my husband and I pulled it out for Christmas. And it's pretty. So it is almost 6 o'clock my time here in Mayberry, Michigan. The next live is at 1:30 Eastern Standard Time. Or it was. It's not going to be now. So when I come back at some point this afternoon, we are going to fry the fish we seasoned. And we are going to make our topper for our baked sweet potatoes. Then we're going to eat. Okay? If you don't understand why I'm live at this time of night or morning, it is because my husband and I have decided to spend holidays when we're at home with those that don't have anyone to spend the holiday with. This live and part one is dedicated to that. We did the same thing for Thanksgiving this year. We did the same thing for Thanksgiving last year. We're going to do the same thing for New Year, for the new year, okay? So that people don't have to feel alone. I got feedback. People enjoy it. So we're going to keep doing it, okay? If this is your first time here, I am so sorry. My name is Blue, like the channel, okay? Welcome to my kitchen. 10:30 to 5, 10:30 to 6 with a 40-minute break. I think it's time for us to get off. All right? Um, and a little bit, I'm going to put my sweet potatoes in the oven. Y'all don't have to see that. It's just putting the sweet potatoes in the oven. It's really simple. Um, and if I'm lazy, I'll put them in the microwave. When we come back, we'll deep fry the fish, make the topper, which is maple pecans with marshmallows, and we'll be ready to eat. All right? To the 64 of you out of the 90 that hit the thumbs, thank you. If you want to see any parts of part one, it's available. It finally cut off, and you can go back and you can fast forward to the parts you want to see. I'm not time stamping it. You can just scroll, listen to the music, listen to the welcome song. If you're scrolling and you want to see, oh, she's doing eggs, okay, rewind. That's available for you to do, okay? Now we still having to block people. Now we still having to block people at this time of night. Good God, have mercy. All right. Whoever said Merry Christmas, Tia, hello. Welcome. For any questions on what I made and how I made it, it is not catfish, it is swai. That is the fish. All right. I'm going to go as far back up as I can. Um, to say hello to anybody I missed. Happy holidays, Tia. Loving your playlist. Peace and love. Hello, Chef Blonde Exquisite Taste. Merry Christmas. Music time. Music time. Yes, Coco. OMG, you're drooling. Okay, okay, okay. All right. Why are you surprised that I have a deep fryer? Were you gonna buy me a new one? You don't have to. It is breakfast time. Hi, chat. Are you streaming from USA and are you cooking and serving right now, ma'am? It's 4 a.m. in Arizona. So my name is Tia or Blue. I'm Amanda, and I was just cooking dinner time. I have someone in my chat also from Arizona, but it is 5:44 a.m. here. How is it 4 o'clock where you are? But it's 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock here. I thought you were 3 hours behind. Okay, I see your time. Okay, thank you for letting me know. It looks good. Thank you, Amanda. Hello, Cleo from Southfield, Southeast Florida. I have somebody else in here from Florida. Hello from H-Town. You love my kitchen? Well, thank you. That's really nice of you to say. Jo Mama, I don't know what your auntie is cooking. Thanks for the compliments. I've been very busy. You have a wonderful Christmas too. That's right, it's Blue. Lazy, not hardly. Yeah, I'm feeling lazy right now. I double tapped and subscribed. Thank you. What's your name? My name is Michelle. How old am I? 63. I'm glad this life feels cozy. How old am I? You're asking again. I'm 56. Okay, Gabriel, 3:55 air. I knew. I was like, she's saying it's 4 o'clock, but she was rounding off. Because I'm like, I know Arizona time because of you. Where am I from? Tennessee. I saw your message, but I'm quite sure somebody is going to delete your message. Do not put your city and state in this chat, Gabriel. If you're listening, don't answer that question. No city and states in the chat. He did it anyway. And I erased it. This YouTube, we not doing that. All right. You type fast. I was like, don't answer that question. Don't dox yourself. All right. So that's it. We're off of here. It's time to go. I need to go put my feet up. Um, I hope y'all liked my Nemo socks. They're really cutesy. Did y'all see my Nemo socks? I don't know if y'all saw them, but they're cute. They not Nemo. They Lilo. Babe, what's the character name on my socks?
Stitch.
My Stitch socks, the character Stitch. Earlier, I had on a blue Christmas hat with Star Wars on it. I wore that hat for 4 hours. It was time to take it off. My name is not Santa. All right. Thank you for the gifts powered by Jules. All right, y'all. I gotta go. All right. Check out the first live if you would like to. Um, come back and join us. I'm gonna say because it's 6 o'clock. I'm still gonna say live at 1:30. I already put it out there that it was gonna be 1:30. Baby, what you think? It's 6 o'clock now. You think 1:30 is good?
Yeah.
Or what?
I would say, yeah, 1:30, 2 o'clock.
1:30 is good? Because we'll come back and we'll cook fry the fish, and then we'll eat at 2. So set your notification bells. I'm about to schedule the next live. It'll be at 1:30 Eastern Standard Time. Okay, it's 6 o'clock now, Eastern Standard Time. If you would like to join us for dinner, grab your dinner and join us at 1:30 for the last live. It will be part 3. Okay. The collard greens smell so good. I hope they're good. And that dressing tastes good, but I hope it's good when it gets done. Um, all right, that's it. When you see me do this, it's time to go. I want to say thank you to my security team. I want to say who that, you already know. I want to say G-Man, you already know. I want to say to my husband, you got my heart and no one else does. I want to say to Blue G Spicy Crew, you know what it is. To those of you subscribed to me, you are called Blues Crew. You know what it is. I appreciate the thumbs. I appreciate the support. And for those of you that were here tonight, because you were by yourself and you felt like being here was a virtual hug and a virtual welcome, praise God, because that's what I intended it to be. All right. So we're off. Merry Christmas. All right, we're out of here. Y'all enjoy the good night song. See you later, too. So glad you found me. Really? You found me? I like to be found. If you did not hit the thumb, shout out to the almost 200 thumbs ups on the other live. Thank you. I appreciate it a lot. Alrighty. Thank you, Sophia, too. I made the cake, Sophia, too. It came out good. I made it on part 1. It came out good. It came out really good. Yes, use those hearts of all colors. Let's go. Merry Christmas, jargon. All right, you guys. Here's your good night song or good morning. I'll talk to you all very soon. All right? Here you go. I'm going to get to it. I promise. I just made like 12 new songs. It's somewhere on this list. I'm sorry, y'all. That's good night to the Blue G Spicy crew. Okay, here we go. We're going to do an old school good night. To the Blues crew. Yeah. Good night. Yeah. Good night to the Blues crew. Oh, yeah. We had good food. Good fun. Y'all been the best. No doubt. Throw your hands up. But it's time to turn on out. So we say goodbye. Gotta hit the sky. Oh my. Oh my. Catch you on the flip side. If we fly. Till then, keep the vibes. Why? We laughed all night. Enjoyed every bite. That's right. Memories feel so right. So tight. How we felt is right. So we say goodbye. Bye-bye. Gotta hit the sky. Real high. Real high. Catch you on the flip side. Don't cry. Till then, keep the vibes. So fly. So fly. Remember the beats and grooves. The way we made our moves. Let's move. It's time to hit the stoop. Good night. We'll see you when we choose. Then say goodbye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Gotta hit the sky. Real high. Real high. You walk the left side. Don't cry. Till then, keep the vibes so high, so fly. Remember the beats and grooves. The way we made our moves. It's time to hit the snooze. Good night. We'll see you when we choose. So we say goodbye. Gotta hit the shine. Real high. Real high. Catch you on the flip side. Don't cry. Till then, keep the vibes so fly, so fly. Good night, everyone. See you guys next time. See you guys later. I'll see you guys tonight. I mean, not tonight. You know what I mean. Merry Christmas again. Remember, if you eat well and you drink well and you put God first, you will be well. You are never alone and you are welcome here. Girl, they can't even see you anymore. We'll see you next time. 1:30 p.m. EST. Thank you for the thumbs. Keep your head up. Come back and see me.